Welcome. Welcome to your 8 minutes Thriving Heart for Thriving Life Grief Tips. Let me ask you questions. Is there any change recently in the way that you live? Perhaps in the grocery bills, perhaps in the gas bill, gas prices, depending on where you are, perhaps in the utilities like electricity, or in the society in general, or in your personal life that make you feel a bit unsettled. Many people are not aware that those unsettled feelings that's caused by change or by unmet hope, such as we hope that after everything that happened in 2020 with the pandemic, that things will go back to normal, things will get better. And then for many of us, we say, well, that's not exactly what's happening. Perhaps it is unmet hope in some other form in your life. Any of these changes and unmet hope, actually, if it impactful enough to you, it causes grief. Now, why is it important for you to recognize that you or your loved one might be grieving from grocery bill, which I can relate, or perhaps the gas prices or the utilities or something that's going on in the society? Well, firstly, if we don't know what's going on with ourselves, sometimes we just kind of get into this snowball of feeling horrible, so to say. We feel horrible, and then we feel horrible about feeling horrible, and then we might feel unsettled, and then we cannot sleep, and then we feel even worse, and that's reduce our immune system, and then we catch a cold or something, and then we feel even worse, and it's just a snowball effect. Well, if you actually able to say, okay, so this is what's going on with me, that perhaps that you are grieving, and this does not make any of us less competent or anything. It's a human nature to feel unsettled, to grieve when there is unmet hope or changes or loss. Grief is a normal and natural process. So firstly, recognizing that will allow you to be able to say, okay, this is what's going on. And then most importantly, it will allow you to be able to help your loved one or you, if you are experiencing this, to navigate through this. Couple tips that might help your loved one or you navigating through grief, and whether the cause is unmet hope, a loss, or a change. The first is to acknowledge your feelings. Many prospective clients come to me and they feel bad for feeling bad. They feel bad for feeling angry. They feel bad for feeling depressed. Sometimes they feel bad for feeling sad. And it is normal for us to feel all these feelings when things are going on. Your feelings are always valid. Just please know that. So acknowledge and be okay with that. Acknowledge your feeling, because there's a saying that what we resist get amplified. The more you kind of don't want to feel bad, you actually will feel worse, because now you feel bad about feeling bad. And so acknowledge that and just be okay with that. And then to allow it, to allow the feelings, as well as to allow you to be you, and also to reach out and allow yourself to reach out. Yes, perhaps for grief support group, for people who understand how you feel, but also to reach out for different resources, to speak up if you have a tough time. A client recently, somebody in my group member, she reached out and she speak up to some company and people, and then discover that there is actually certain system where she live that allow her to have a significantly reduced internet costs. So allowing her to stay connected and do her work while being able to afford her bills every month. So to reach out, because we never know. And then to be able to be gentle with yourself, to be gentle with other, but even more to be gentle with yourself. Sometimes we are the harshest demand of ourselves, so to say. We have so many things going on and we ask ourselves to be normal. Well, when things are abnormals, we cannot expect ourselves to be normal. It's normal to be abnormal when we are not normal. And so to be gentle with ourselves, if you hear yourself, if you notice yourself getting upset, getting depressed, getting irritated or something, just be gentle with yourself. Listen to yourself and your own thoughts and feelings with kindness, compassion, and gentleness. And to have patience with everything that's going on, and actually to allow fun and laughter. Talking about patience and laughter, Charlie Chaplin, the well-known comedian, says that nothing lasts forever in this wicked world, not even our troubles. And so the noun comedian Charlie Chaplin says nothing lasts forever in this wicked world, not even your trouble. And so with that, know that there is hope. There is hope that things will get better. You will get through this too, whether it is skyrocketing bills or a loss or an illness or something else is that's going on in your life. And in the meantime, we know that when there are things going on, a lot of time, it is a lot easier if we go through it with someone who can relate and understand instead of just going through it on our own. And so in the meantime, reach out and allow support and allow you to be you. If you have any questions, please feel welcome to message me directly through this venue, this system that you've discovered this, whether this is YouTube or other social media. If you find this helpful, please subscribe and like, and feel welcome to share this with anyone that you know, because as you can imagine, we are all in this together. We're all in this storm together. And this is Dr. BirgitteTan with Joyful Riches Beyond Grief. Feel welcome to reach out to me. I care very much about you and I look forward